Howdy folks, fishbulbgeek here, and for Mass Effect today we are going to do some side missions. Just a couple, hopefully they won't be too long, but I have already forgotten where the first one is. I've literally just looked at it before I started recording. I know one was in I think it was in, no, Horsehead Nebula, and I'm sure it's a ship, which is pirates. So, if Horsehead Nebula, I think I've already been here. And I don't think I've been here yet. Yeah, we're, I think it's a boarding a ship and getting pirates. I think. Could be a planet, actually. Looks like it's on a planet. I'll quickly survey. That's the planet I land on, I think. I'm sure that's the planet I land on. Yeah, I'm sure I remember that one, Zwain. Or however you're supposed to say that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we scan it and then it sends us there. Now we can land on it. Yep. Now, who haven't I taken out to play in a while? Both the humans, actually. Nah, you know what? I'll level them up in the Citadel. I'm going to take out my bros. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the map. No, let's quickly level up. What can you have a point in? I want you to be better with your weapons, I think. Or do I want you to be better with your armor? Wow, looking at that actually, could probably do with more tech damage bonus. One thing at a time, assault rifles. And then we'll probably do sniper rifles. And, ooh, Rex, you haven't been out in a while. I can get your fitness all the way up. There we go. I think next we'll probably work on throwing the barrier to make you even more of a badass. If I can get your throw up to there, and then maybe... I see, stasis is rubbish. It really is. I'd never like taking it on anybody, so... Yeah, I'll probably work on your biotics, because you've only really got warp and throw. And I'm pretty well leveled up. So, quick shifty at the map. Oh, abandoned camp, abandoned camp. Yeah, we'll head for this corner first, I think. Is that the mercenary camp that I think we're going for? It's good to be back playing Mass Effect. go. And I'm debating whether I'm going to do a main mission or one of the DLCs after doing these. Oh God. Uh-oh. I have no idea where it's going to come up. Right there. It's not hanging around for very long, is it? Ooh, how that didn't hit me, I don't know. I think I'm in a somewhat safe area. Ah, completely missed. Must be almost dead by now. Uh oh. There we go. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, I can still bypass it. I am pressing these buttons. Apparently not fast enough. This is why I hate quick time events. I just don't have the timing for it. I don't know why I'm so slow at them. Ooh, polonium rounds. I like that. Take all. Alright, so that was more or less that corner, but let's keep going until we get the corner. It's actually quite a big map, all things considered. There we go. Alright, it's clearly nothing in that area, so skirt along the bottom. It's usually the easiest way, it's just... What's that? One of the anomalies. I'll go and search that in a minute. Yeah, it's weird how big some maps are compared to how tiny others are. Like, there's some I would have already hit the edge. Is that something in the distance? Or is that just a weird shade of something? Nope, it is something in the distance. Oh, it's two things. Even better. Oh, I think I remember this one. It's, War was killed. Well, there are pirates on here. Good. I know it's heavy metals that I need actually quite a lot of, I think. Right. Do I think there's anything else likely to be on this map? Let's see, I've done that bit. Oh, that must have been what I passed. No, I've already got that, so... I wonder if it was that I saw, actually. Or just something not on the map, maybe? I'll find out when I go for it later. What's that? An anomaly? Yeah, looks like it. I suppose instead of looking at my mini-map, I could actually look and see what's on my screen right in front of me. That would have been sensible. Several locations of interest, one of which I'm guessing is the mineral survey I've just looked at. But let's see what the others say. Ah, now I've got the minerals, that's fine. So I'll just head for that anomaly in the middle. Now that I know where the others are. If there's anything else likely on this planet, well, I've already hit one thresher maw. Where is it? Somewhere? Ah, I'm almost there. So it is that. It's gonna be a probe, a body, League of One medallion, matriarch's writing. Insignia. I completely forgot about the insignias. Oh, the only reason I even bother collecting all these is A, I think if you get all of them and things like that, it might just be the matriarch's writings. There's some, it's only a tiny little throwaway thing in Mass Effect 3, but you do eventually get something for it out of them. Also, I like 100% in games, even with these types of things. Like, I've even collected all the flags in Assassin's Creed, and that was kind of tedious. But tedious or not, I'm trash for doing things like that. I can't help myself. It's like, you've given me content, I must see all of it, even if it is just an excuse to pad your game. Like in Dragon Age Inquisition, you betcha I went and got all the collectibles for everybody and found everything and all that lot. Of course, it was just fun just to run around in that game. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, that was a waste of a shot. Right, just got one more to avoid. Oh, almost drove into that one. Come on, come on, target better. There we go, Geth Trap nullified. What else is on the map? Alright, so I've seen that. I've seen that. Alright, let's just do a mineral survey on the way to the mercenary camp. Come on, my little Mako. I wish you were faster. Right. Aha! Turrets. I think I can even see one actually. Can I shoot it? Yes, yes I can. Too far away for it to even target me. Oh, no, it did shoot at me. It just didn't look like it had. That's one down, but I can't see the others. I think, yeah, that's one there, but I'm probably not going to get it from... Oh, I did get it from that angle. I think I just missed it as well. There we go. Two more and what? A couple of snipers? Yeah, you're never going to win against that. Oh, you might win against that, though. Good use of cover. Oh, didn't realise you were right there. Not that you lasted long. Okay. Let my shield recover just a tiny bit, seeing as I don't have a lot of Omni Gel. Well, okay, turns out I'm too impatient to wait that long. Hiding won't help you when I can see the tip of your, what looked like a sniper rifle. Also, you must have fantastic, cold, cold weather gear, considering how long you must have been out there fighting me. I'd have frozen in that time. Nah. Am I technically in combat? No, no, I'm not. Okay, so... Ooh. That would be a good one. Advanced Unity. Quite a lot of gear now. Garrus, could you do with a new assault rifle? No. You could probably do with, oh, I want polonium rounds, actually. Where's my pistol? Yeah, I prefer poloniums. Hmm. No, I'll stick with that. Right, okay, so sniper rifle. Yep, you're alright. You can have that. Right, Rex. Ooh, shotgun. Have a present, Rex. What was that one? 244. Where'd it go? Oh, that's barely any drop off in accuracy, I think. Rude not to. Yeah, you can have that, because you don't get very many shots with that anyway. And yes, have that. You don't use a pistol, you use an assault rifle. Man, they're really pushing the Unity amp, aren't they? I prefer cooldown bonus though. And the power bonus, actually. How terrible was this? Does this look? Pretty darn awful, to be honest. Smash damage. Are you likely to run in and melee people? Potentially. Okay, good enough for me. Oh god, there's two of them. Okay, so Carnage. Sabotage. I will go with the sabotage as well. And then with a lift. Use warp on that guy. Throw. Let's see if fall damage will get him. Use barrier. Yes, yes, I heard you. Actually. Use overload. You might as well use overkill. This isn't so bad. Can you actually use Carnage? Or should you just use throw? Alright, that's the Krogan down. Much less. Oh, hello, you. Go down to neural shock. Alright, there's still somebody up there in the corner. Ah, there you are. Okay, somebody got you down. And yeah, you're not too much of a problem at all, are you? Sabotage. Ooh, that was a good sabotage, wasn't it? All those lockers and I can't break into any of them. That's genuinely ridiculous. Actually, can I get into that locker over there? Yes, yes I can. Nice of them to highlight it yellow and orange. That was a lot of button presses. Right. If this is the pirates, then we're going to find Gareth's brother, I think. Spoiler alert, it did not end well for him. Another one up there, maybe? In fact, what's that? It's really arbitrary, the things that they've decided you can climb. It's always feels clumsy when they put something like that in, and it's so rare as well. They should have perhaps utilized it more often. Yep. You'd think the least we could do would be recover his body for his brother. Or maybe it's just implied that we send a squad down to recover the body afterwards to transport back. I mean, what happens? I mean, would there have been bodies left on the ship that we found, on the wreckage of the ship? Would we have notified somebody to go and collect them for recovery for the families? I'd like to think that we took his body back, or sent somebody down to collect his body, so his brother could have a proper funeral. It's just the sporting thing to do. No, there's nothing else on there, so return to Normandy. What's the other one we've got to do? Biotic commune, which I think you can do with mostly dialogue checks. So, which one was that? Yeah, talk to Gareth, that's fine. Now that was in Hawking Eta Sentry System. Let's travel to Hawking Eta Sentry System. Oh, I can't wait for 2 and 3 where they actually put in percentage markers so you can tell where you've been. Except I don't think we've been to Hawking Eta at all yet, so I might end at the Sentry System, but if there's anywhere else, I'll go there first. Okay. I'm gonna guess something else opens up later because I don't believe there's any that only have one system you can travel to.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
Do you believe he's mentally unstable because he's an outspoken critic of the Alliance? Is that why it's trouble? What are you hiding?
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he and his followers killed them.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge and early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
Yeah, probably should have done a better job looking after him in the first place. Maybe not just discharge him and hope for the best.
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Well, I don't have max charm, but I'm pretty high up there, so I should be able to talk him down. Right. I think he's on press up. Oh, that's the wrong button. So, yes, I think he's there. Oh, I just found something in the asteroid belt. Where is it? I literally just found it. Oh, there it is. Alright, nothing there. Have I got everything else? Yeah, looks like it. So let's go and have a wee shifty down at press up. Press rock, I think it is. Shouldn't be any combat, so what happens if I make it... Ooh, no, that's no combat strength whatsoever. We've got shotguns and pistols if we take this team. But we have got all the tech and biotic. That could be quite funny, couldn't it? Come on, girlies. Let's go for a wee trip out. Stretch your legs a little. I don't think I've had Liara out maybe once or twice. Tally got out a little bit doing some geth killing, but apart from that, not so much. Right, squad. I must have had her out fairly recently if I've uplifted her to there. Right, if I get you up to advanced overload, that's not so bad. What's my first aid at? I should probably get my first aid up a little bit more to restore more health. Right, you're that. Oh, okay. So Tally's not been out in a while. Oh, let's see here. I can get you up to advanced shield boost. And I can get your shotgun up a little bit more. And I'll work on getting your shotgun up. Because honestly, the shotgun's amazing in Tally's hands. I can't believe the Korean teenager has more health. I mind you, I suppose Asari, I mean, she's not really a teenager. She's 100 something. She's... technically she's an adult, otherwise sleeping with her would be wrong. But she's not much out of adulthood. And yet she's still weak compared to Tally. And your Asari Sinus is all the way up. Yikes. Well, I should get your electronics up actually, just to get your shields up. Yeah, because you really need your shields. You've got decent shields. So Tally is pistols. No, Liara's pistols. Let's do Liara first. Anything else better? Not as much. Oh, you've got a really rubbish. Okay, so doesn't look like you're gonna get better than that. Let's give you toxic damage. Well, that's better. Darn, I'd quite like for you to wear something not as rubbish, but that's really good. Doesn't look so bad on Tally, actually. Yeah, well, I think we'll keep you with the shield modulator, but I will give you that. Okay, Tally. You're using so. Oh wow. Okay, yes, you're having that. I think you're probably better with that, and I would usually take her out if I knew there was going to be Geth. If I give you a pistol as a back. Oh, what's that one? No, I like that pistol. Oh, what was that? Oh, sniper rifle, yes. You don't need that. Don't have any other armor for you. Where is... Ah. Oh, I don't have any more Omni tools. That's why. Fair enough. I forgot to look at the map. So... let's head up in this direction. Explore literally everywhere else but the place you're supposed to go. Oh, this is not a big map at all. This is a really small map. Compared to the one we just came off, where you had to travel for ages to reach the corner. Still, it's cool because that view is very awesome. That's Thresher Maw. Where's the Thresher Maw? Literally just heard it. The screen shook and everything, but where is it? Oh well. Too late now. I've gone the other direction. Thresher Maw. Ooh, what's that? Alright, can I get up this way? Probably don't need to, but attacking from height's usually better. And where am I going? Aha! Ooh, pirates. That sounded... I must have got a really lucky shot off there, but it sounded like a rocket. They must have got it off before I managed to kill them. Alright, they were not hard at all. An interesting little diversion at least. Oh. Uh-oh. Don't bounce in a really awkward place, please. Ah, there it is. Uh-oh. That's not quite the angle I wanted for it, but just a wee bit further. Okay, need to get a better angle. No, no, backwards. There we go. Could be a bit finicky sometimes trying to get out. No, you're 1 degree off the perfect angle that we have decreed for getting in and out of the vehicle. You can't go that way. Alright, so I started up there. Yeah, this map's quite small, so I don't think there's actually going to be that much here. So that's the compound. I suppose when I come out of the compound, or should I save it for last? Let's just head south and try and get the corner. I don't have to go in until I'm finished. Well, thankfully this thing has good shock absorbers at least. Honestly, it's so floaty. I mean, it should be. It's a big heavy tank. It shouldn't bounce around like that. There's no. In fact, was there any indication that this has less gravity? I mean, it's a moon, so probably it doesn't have the mass, I suppose, for a lot of gravity. But that depends on how big the moon is, I suppose. But it does that on any planet. I always feel slightly disconnected from reality driving this thing. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But the bouncing can be a little weird. Yeah, something has just occurred to me. I was playing Halo. I was playing Halo 4 the other day, and I was driving the Warthog, and I even said at the time, I hate the way you drive the Warthog. It doesn't feel natural. I prefer driving it like you would in another game with like triggers and all that lot, because basically you just steer using the right thumbstick and you control its momentum using the left. And yet I do exactly the same with this, and I never mind driving the Mako. I wonder what's different between two, because you control them the same, yet I hate driving the Warthog. If I get an opportunity to be a gunner, I'll take it. I don't know why that popped. Well, apart from the fact I was literally just playing it the other day. But yeah, that never occurred to me before. That you drive the Mako exactly the same way, and I don't mind driving the Mako. Don't worry, we'll be back for you. We're just going to see what else is on this planet. Moon. Okay, what's that? 2 things. Let's get this one first. What's it going to be? I don't see it. Oh, is that a... Yeah. Probe. That was it. Not bad, not bad. What's this? 2 things right next to each other. Can't remember them off the top of my head what they are. Come on, you can make it, you can make it. No. Oh, you're going to fail at this, aren't you? No, you will not be defeated. Oh, okay, you might be defeated. Whatever you are is almost certainly not worth the hassle. No, no, make it, make it. Oh, my little Mako. No, no, no. Come on. Point the way I want you to point, if you would. Oh, it's going to be an absolute pain getting to the compound after this, isn't it? Alright, that'll do. Hmm. Seriously? That's boring. Alright. Where am I going? Straight south. Maybe not quite straight south, but I'll try. Here's a good angle. No, try and stay high. And that incline doesn't look so bad over there. I'm astonished anybody would ever let Shepard drive. Like I had canon it that everybody's not gonna say anything to her because she's the commander and everybody really respects her and she thinks she's awesome at everything. But let's be honest, the way I control this thing, the fact that it controls it a bit like a pig, yeah, they should really say no to her every once in a while. Let somebody competent do it that doesn't bounce them around. Now, I can't remember where we go first. I think it's the building.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Oh, I can go in here. I couldn't remember if I was allowed or not, but it's bound to be something in here, isn't there? Yeah, well, I'll start with a locked crate. Let's have a look at some of these followers. Be an interesting fight in here, at least. Lots of weird cover.
We want some assassins to kill Father Kyle, but we stop.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that they did the right thing. I think if the Alliance had sent assassins, probably would have actually succeeded in killing him. Oh, that totally thought that was going to be a malfunctioning object. Although, I must say, I'm glad I don't have to fight all these biotics, because biotics are a pain to fight.
Father Kyle says we biotic samples stick together.
Yeah, I feel you, love. I'm a biotic. You think I'd have more sympathy for these people and their plight? I must know all the ins and outs given my own history, but you never really get a chance to address that. I suppose because you could be completely non-biotic, they couldn't be bothered putting the options in when dealing with this sort of thing. But you should have the option to bring it up as an optional line of dialogue or something, just how you can relate because you're biotic and you're a member of the Alliance and you'll have known about the problems with the L2 amps. I mean, you shouldn't even. I mean, yes, they make you question the talk about it and speak to Caden about it because it's just a bit of texture background for the universe that you're in, and if you're new to the game, you would never know about it, and if you weren't playing as a biotic, it would be interesting. But if you're already biotic, it's weird to have to ask those questions and to not be able to use that as like a persuasion point or a I understand point or empathy or anything like that. It's like in Dragon Age when if you're playing as a mage and there's anything to do with you can't sympathize with being a mage. Or not overtly anyway. I mean, I get that, there's too many options like that. You can't possibly account for everything in a game. It would just be too much, especially if you're recording all the voice dialogue and that. But ooh, medical interface 7. That's not bad. Yeah, you can't account for everything, but I wish you could sometimes. It's just one of those tiny, odd little disconnects.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
Your compound doesn't have gates, but apart from that,
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can ask Alliance Command to send a patrol to collect Major Kyle. I just hope you know what you are doing, Shepard.
yes, don't worry, Liara. I know exactly what I'm doing. Not getting a bunch of innocent people killed. Well, I say innocent. They clearly murdered the Alliance officers. God knows what else they've done in the past, but apart from that, I'm doing the right thing.
Biotics can feel safe here.
Yeah, I don't fault them for wanting somewhere to feel safe. Well, I think I've lost my companions by doing that mount maneuver. Oh well. Did they get confused and hung up? It certainly looks like it, doesn't it? Everyone deserves to feel safe, but when you become a cult, people aren't so safe anymore. Alright, now we've done everything on this planet, or as much as I care to explore. No, I think we've got everything on that planet actually. We've looked at all the corners. And now, just to get the conclusion, we go back into the galaxy map. Joker might say something sarcastic, which, can't really fault his sarcasm. They do want me to do a lot of stuff.
Message coming in. Patched it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Honestly, the Alliance should be embarrassed that they couldn't persuade him out before. Also, what about all those biotics? Did you get them the help they need? Oh, hang on, there is something there. Oh wait, I already scanned it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, there's nothing else yet in Hawking Etta. I can only imagine after one of the main missions, it might be Novaria, that something else pops up. I can't remember exactly which one, but I know after you do get more areas to explore after the main missions. I don't think we've been in the Kepler Verge at all yet. We've cleared out the Armstrong Nebula. I think we've cleared out the Voyager cluster. Hades Gamma, have we been in Hades Gamma? Yes, that was where we did something for Helena Blake, actually, I think it was. Obviously, we've cleared that. Exodus, we haven't been in there at all yet. Been in there a couple of times. but we'll do more of that later, because I know there's a side mission in there for if you speak to Rex enough. Argus Row. Have I been in Argus Row? I think I've done one thing in Argus Row. Don't think I've been in Gemini Cygna. More than regardless. Next time, let's see. Let's look at the journal. Alright, back on the Citadel. That's just picking stuff up. Yeah, and that's back on the Citadel. Everything else we've already done. But we're not going to go back into the Citadel until we've done one of these. I might do Novaria rather than Pharos, actually. Trying to think. Yeah, it feels like it might be time to actually start doing some actual plot stuff, because we've done, what, about 18 episodes of side missions? Perhaps not the most compelling thing. I might once I've completed this 100% playthrough, I might make a smaller one which is just the main missions. If people just want, for streamlining this. Potentially, I don't know. That's a random thought. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, I've enjoyed getting back in, clearing off a little bit more of my assignments. In fact, we've got to a good stage, yeah, where I feel comfortable now going and doing either a bit of DLC, that's a possibility, or doing a bit of main mission. That's also a possibility, because quite frankly, I miss doing the plot. It's fun. So, as always, I hope you've enjoyed watching. I've certainly enjoyed playing. If you have liked it, please leave a like. Every little bit helps. Comment if you've got anything to say. Positive or negative, I can take it on the chin. And I hope you'll join me for next time. Laters, guys.